program contains harsh language and graphic violence. Parental discretion is advised.
Welcome to episode 14 of the Arcturian Apocalypse.
Hello and welcome to the Advanced Age Role-Playing Gamers Podcast. I'm Nathan, I'm one of your hosts, and tonight we are playing Alien. This is episode 14 of the adventure Arcturian Apocalypse, right? Yep. Yeah. So just a quick reminder, please like and subscribe to our YouTube and subscribe to our podcast. And if you like us, you can actually send us email at the AARPGs@gmail.com. You can talk to us on Twitter.
Matt's very lonely.
Super friendly. And I don't know.
That's good ending.
You can pick up our merch at Hot Topic.
Yeah. We're now at Hot Topic.
Nathan. I don't think we can pick it up on Hot Topic, but I'll look, they're not sponsors, guys.
Can we tell our subscribers any nice email? Please send to on Discord. Busted Dog Hydra and so
right.
I'm very lonely. So
by the way,
pictures,
everybody, please
pictures
subscribe.
of feet.
This is our pension
Pictures
plan,
of feet to Buzzard Dog Hydra.
yes.
Anyway, I'm going to hand things over to Tyr, who's our game mother tonight. Tyr, take it away.
Welcome everyone.
Don't ask us for a recap.
Oh! I'm gonna get a recap.
Don't call it a recap.
It has been 27 days, 23 hours since our last roll.
Yeah. Somebody keeps notes.
It has been a bit of a time since our last episode, so I will do the recap of the last adventure of Arcturian Apocalypse. You made your way underground through a series of natural caves in pursuit of the children of the two divines and Janus Rudy, and then you found a set of caves that were not naturally occurring, that were created by something totally alien, if you might say.
Big head douches.
The motifs ranged anywhere from giant humanoid heads with disapproving scowls to crazed, splayed insectoid beings carved into the walls. You made your way through this, let's call it a temple, for lack of a better term. It looks like there might have been worship at one point by the native Arcturians of these people or these beings. And then you encountered some more of the children of the two divines, and one of the mission objectives, a Gaggled Institute scientist. You rescued that scientist, albeit rather forcefully, by breaking several of her ribs and bruising her greatly, cracking her.
She shouldn't have resisted.
Cracking her data pad.
I'll crack more than that data pad.
And
I don't know how to take that.
Dr. Tehal, am I saying that correctly, Malcolm? You had the correct
I was
pronunciation.
making up stuff. It was
you son of a bitch! I really thought you had that.
It was Tahal because it was
Tahal,
like Tejal. Tahal.
Tahal.
Allahu. I like it. It was like Allahu. Yeah. I can't remember the first name, but
Tahal with that.
Dr. Tahal,
the gay gold scientist, who was researching a giant planetary sphere mechanism, and then when she translated and played some sort of alien tune, that mechanism came into life and displayed a holographic image in the chamber. Nobody could really tell what it was. There were thoughts that it might be a star chart. There were thoughts that it might be organic.
and she said the words.
What words did she say, Malcolm?
I don't know. The path of knowledge. This is the way of the gods. Something about being some sort of genetic map.
There's something about the spheres.
Oh, the music of the music of the spheres was the music that was playing.
Which we heard at one point while in the cavern.
Yes.
Right. It was being played by her data pad, which is now cracked.
Then we shut that shit down.
Thanks to one private mason.
Yeah. So
PFC, thank you.
What? You're a PFC.
Oh, sorry, PFC mason.
Don't worry. Sarge will change that.
You discovered a hallway leading out of the Ori room, going upwards, and a distant sound at the end of the echoing down the smooth chamber walls, and that's where we left off.
You didn't say anything about me having a terrible limp.
I did not say anything about having your foot
Does my pain and
crushed
suffering mean nothing to you?
by a boulder.
That was
Our
2 episodes
listeners
ago.
at home will have recognized and remembered that your foot was crushed by a boulder. Feel very bad for you.
Your compatriots in the hand are like, oh yeah, that's right.
All I know is thank God for Doc. Just
Okay.
saying.
So we left you off wandering down the straight corridor, heading at a slight upwards, with noise increasing as you went along.
I'm offended by the term wandering. I mean, literally, Mason's up front doing point, and the rest of us are wandering behind him.
It's really not that straight.
He's got
Wandering.
purpose.
Oh, look.
Well, you're not wondering because the Gaggled Institute doctor pointed and said that they went that way.
Yeah, we are going in a direction.
Okay. And
Let's
that
go.
is where
We begin.
we are today.
All right, keep going forward.
All right.
On Teb.
You move forward. This hallway is 2 meters wide, 50 meters long, and 9 meters high,
Okay, that's
and
good.
slants upward from the room you're in at a steep incline.
Wait, how wide again?
It is 2 meters wide.
2
It
meters.
is 2 meters wide and 9 meters tall.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
Who the
bizarre.
heck makes this crap?
Somebody.
You saw the giant
Very
skulls or heads
Yeah,
out there,
giant
right?
skull.
Yes,
A very
but I thought
tall,
those were
skinny
giant, like,
person.
douche heads of
Well,
effigy or something.
you all have to know that if those skulls were actually the size of the being, they would not fit through this hallway. They would
No.
not have fit in any of the rooms that you've been in recently.
Unless
So
they
I-
have shrinking
So I,
technology.
so I pull out my 10-foot pole and start prodding as I go.
As-
and-
Whoa, what?
As
It's
you,
collapsible. This is science fiction.
as you continue down the passageway, a dull white noise starts and continues increasing the further you
But
go
enough
along
about the sergeant.
passageway.
God,
I
that
gotta
was
be a
good.
white noise, man.
That was good.
Well,
You know what it
it's
is.
dull.
Come on.
So that's a start.
Well, I move forward.
It's dull, so it hurts more.
This is just going south. Okay, we keep moving on.
All right, you
That's
keep
what I
moving
was
on to the
doing.
end of the passageway.
Yep.
Doc, carry me that way.
Porter.
As you get to the end of the 50 meters, you enter a massive chamber that has a partially vaulted ceiling
Thank you.
that bleeds from the constructed portion of the temple that you've been in back into natural rock.
Oh my God! I thought you said that it was bleeding like blood was coming down. Okay, I
Yeah.
got you. Go
You
ahead.
are, you are entering a massive portion of the cavern complex.
Okay. Wow.
You would say that it stretches out for at least another 50 feet in front of you, natural rock ending in a shelf.
That's exactly what I would say.
But you can tell that somewhere in here there is a large moving body of water because the sound is so loud that normal speech is almost impossible. You can just hear the crashing of thousands of gallons of water.
Okay.
I find your transitions back and forth from metric to imperial very distracting.
What's happening?
I'm telling you, standard animetric freaking toolkit. This is bizarre. All right, let's keep going.
There are hogsheads of water. many
Hogsheads.
thousands of hogsheads of water.
And there were so many fathoms deep.
How many?
You have
How
been
many?
How many
underground.
kilograms away are we?
You have been underground a third of a fortnight.
And the water's
Need a
going. The
raft at
water's
least
going
30
about.
cubits wide.
Yeah, the water's going about 13 knots.
My God. Okay.
Excuse me. You could lose a stone or two there, Doc. I mean,
Medic monkey. Mush.
All
we
right.
keep going forward and doing the
Stay on
job.
target.
All right.
We separate on either side of the entrance to the cavern.
Okay. So the cavern, you see that you are on a stone. You are on a stone shelf that has a drop away. The only lights in the cavern are those provided by your shoulder lamps, at least at this point from what you can see. But you can hear a massive sound of water.
I really can't stand the fact they have no like bioluminescent plants to light this place in some dramatic way.
We're not on Pandora, man.
Weird.
The last bioluminescence was the horrible
Oh yes, the tree
toxin
fungi.
spewing. Yeah,
We're fine.
fungi.
We're fine.
Yeah,
And that was
that's
actually
good.
it wasn't them. There was a crystal they were dripping onto.
Yeah.
Yeah, glowing crystal.
See, see the picture, glowing crystal.
In
Hippie
my
fungus.
in my understanding, nothing good ever happens in the presence of glowing crystals.
Okay. So, as you step out onto the to the rock shelf, you look to the left and you see that the shelf narrows up, and then there's a drop down. The drop continues straight in front of you. The shelf continues to your south. It goes off in the distance, with the drop off being on your left at that point. If you wander up to the drop off, you will see a massive underground river leading up. As your torchlight's illuminating the distance, you can see a huge, huge waterfall. All of the water that was not evident on the surface of this planet is here underground. It is huge. And it is definitely coming from, the waterfall is definitely coming from the south, dropping straight down, and then continuing this river, heading north.
Okay, the Great River Undoing.
Is there any like tracks or anything we noticed that we could pick up on, like movement?
Would you like to make an observation roll?
Yeah, I
Find
would,
out?
because
Go
this
ahead.
is just.
Because he has the best observation.
No, I don't.
2
You're
successes.
in front.
Holy moly! Okay.
See? The best.
Oh, thank you.
With 2
Thank you for your
successes,
faith.
you see, you find a boot print in a little bit of the moisture and some of the slime that looks very familiar to all the wet areas inside near the crystal fountain. So you know that fungus that you encountered.
Yeah.
Mhm.
There's some of it growing here too.
Son of
This
a
place
bitch.
needs to be washed out with Clorox.
It just started
whole-
to probably attracted in here. All right.
You look down over the edge, you see it is almost a straight dark drop down. What you're on is kind of a lip.
So the boot print leads over to this spot where there's a drop.
The boot print leads south, where
Okay,
the
I'll
rock
follow the
ledge
boot print.
continues. Okay.
South we go. I hope.
Is there anything to the north? What's to the north?
The edge.
It sort of
edge
just, yeah,
of-
the edge of the shelf just sort of squeezes out to a rock wall.
Okay, so we
And
can
then you
really only go south unless we want to jump into the river.
Yes.
You want to go into the abyss
That-
and ride
that-
the mighty Great River Undoing. Yes.
That, from what you can tell and how it's at least 150 meters down to the
Jeez.
water.
You'll just die in an impact. That's great.
How many feet is that?
That is
How many
12
hectares?
That is 12 furlongs.
Oh,
2 kilogram.
2 kilograms.
So you continue south.
Yes.
Slowly and cautiously, I'm imagining.
Yeah.
Stomping.
Okay.
I mean, they can see our lights, so
It's true. You can. There is, as your lights play out over this rock shelf, you see it's wet. You see strands of this black fungus leading off the shelves. It seems this grows in incredibly wet areas on this planet, or at least in this cavern. So that you suspect there might be some hanging off the ledge. You can get much closer. Yeah, like it gets so much louder as you get closer to the waterfall. It is dropping from so it must be a huge height or some sort of something is making it move so fast. You didn't think you were that far underground, but
gravity.
you are.
Yeah, I was going to say that. It's called gravity.
It is a huge short. You do see that the shelf you're on, it widens out, and what looks like there might be a doorway,
Or a cafe?
a doorway
Found the doorway.
in the rock wall to the
Guys,
southwest.
Found a Starbucks.
However,
Yes.
as you turn, you notice a little bit further south, the rock shelf curves back in on itself, right almost to being just inside the waterfall, just outside of it, and there's an altar.
Ooh.
Ah, son of a cultist and ultra never good things.
What kind of? How big is this thing?
It is massive. It is.
Big altar.
It is. It's an outcropping of rock. It's on an outcropping rock over the waterfall. The altar is probably 3 meters by 3 meters. It's roundish. It's been worn by stone and by time and water, but you can get an idea of the original size and shape, and it is massive.
To the altar we must.
Mason, stop outrunning your support.
No, I'm just moving my character to the altar. So apparently
That's outrunning your support.
That
Okay.
seems like a good idea. Guys, I found this unholy altar deep underground under a waterfall.
No, I'm supposed to.
What
You guys
could go
are like
wrong?
fight. He said we found it, so I'm moving our
Well,
my character.
what I said is, as your lights sweep over,
Oh,
that's what you
I thought you
see.
said we're on top of it. Let me back up. Okay. I'm not trying to do a certain D&D character we know.
Perhaps we should investigate
Todd?
this door.
Well,
There's
it's,
a door?
so the altar is open. There is a door. It's up to you which direction you wish to pursue.
I just have a quick question, Mother. As our lights swept over the giant altar, did we see any familiar fluids like blood on it?
Make an observation roll if you'd like to.
Ah,
Or
damn
jizz.
crickets. I'm gonna terrify the crap out of myself. I'm gonna piss my bed. Great. All right. Observation.
Hey guys, because I'm your leader, I'm gonna make an observation roll.
You trying to observe your leadership skill?
All right, Halifax, one success.
Someone has to.
And let's see what your sergeant here makes his roll.
You can do it.
We believe in you.
One
Look at
success.
What do I do?
As you two turn heads and for your cameras,
I did?
There's
Holy
a
shit.
the light reflects off something metal near the base of the altar.
Did you say
Metal?
metal?
I did.
All right.
We have this door here. We probably should check it before we go. Make sure nobody's hiding in it. Kobolds, stuff like that.
Sounds good.
You
Go
know.
ahead and check that, Mason.
So
We'll
does the
stay
door
here and-
make an
and not move
observation
forward.
look, see if the door's been messed with or opened recently or
Booby trip.
I'm going to give you this.
Yeah,
I'm going to give you this
we'll
one
check
for
it.
free.
Okay,
Okay.
yeah.
Or you could just roll it with one success. You can't tell. It's,
Okay.
It's clean, like
It's
all
alien.
all
All right,
the other doors in this facility. It's
Is there that weird hole beside
Yeah.
it?
Is there an obvious way to open it, or is
Yes.
this weird mystical
there is
bougie
next to
orb
yes,
shit?
The
next to
thing-
it is the
Well,
next
since
to it is
I'm-
the orb that you
I
had.
grab the boob and I squeeze it.
and it begins to glow,
Play with the ball, Mason.
and the door slides open silently.
Well, I'll step in with the shield. With the
That's the
light
sound
light
I
up,
make
see
because the
what's in
door's
there.
quiet.
Okay. So as you walk in, this is a path. It looks like a pathway or a giant hallway. The walls of this chamber are lined with what looks to be 3-meter tall statues of humanoids with ribbed bodies, bulbous heads, and a short trunk. They're withered, and they appear to be. It's not like any of the carvings you've seen anywhere else. These appear different. The texture looks different.
Keep going, Mason. Make sure it's not actually, going to attack us.
They are lined up on the walls. There are 13 of these statues.
And there's 13 of us. No, right.
Why the
When you say
sky
bulbous
fathers?
heads, like what's bulbous? Is it like the
Engorged?
frontal lobe or?
It's
Like Sandman?
dome-like, large, kind of like roundish, protruding eyes. A trunk that comes down. It looks like it may enter the statue or just be resting on top of it.
Oh, they got a face handle. That's cool.
Like a hose?
Could be. You could.
Or these are pachyderm
You could.
people.
Or you could observe. Are you going to go and examine closer?
Yes,
Grab
I'll
one,
go-
Mason.
I'll go frighten and observe.
I have the shield in my gun. I'm not grabbing.
He's not going to grab anything.
Halifax.
What do I discern through my powers of
Oh,
observation?
wow.
Halifax, you get
Sight
closer.
beyond sight.
You get close, and you realize that isn't this metal stone hybrid. It's something else. You reach out and you touch it.
Told Mason to touch. Why did you touch it?
Mason is not touching it. Halifax is.
Halifax. Sorry.
Yeah.
You touch it, and it feels like the shed skin of an old corpse,
Ooh.
Because I touch those often, apparently.
leathery and kind of
I'm not gonna kink shame.
leathery,
Make a
dry,
jacket out
but
of it.
solid. It's
Mm.
it's not flaking away. It's just it's a texture almost it's comparable to maybe something you know, but you can't put your finger on it.
I would say it feels like a bioorganic husk that has been shed. It is desiccated, probably from time. Time beyond our knowing. For these are the skins of the Sky Fathers.
Hey, Dick? You got your portable crematorium with you?
With 3 successes, you also realize that it's not a statue.
This is not a statue. I think these are mummified weirdos. These are just mummified, I'm hoping. I'm saying that because that makes me sound, that feels so much better than they're alive and sleeping.
But you don't think they shed their skins, right?
That would be bad.
Okay, I said, I don't think they're statues. I think they may be mummified remains inside these things. At least I'm hoping they're mummified because they look pretty, well, gross, and they're tall. They're very tall. They're like 17 hands high.
Okay.
How many stones do they weigh?
This is where I say, light them up.
Yeah,
Fire on these fucking things immediately.
No, sir.
Yes.
We cannot waste ammo on inanimate objects.
Should we
There
take
is
a sample?
I look over. It's like we can take a sample, and I look over at Dick Chopper and goes, "We can always burn them if necessary." You
That's what I'm
okay,
saying.
burn. Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, burn is good. Let's burn them.
Well, wait.
Okay, let's take
Before
samples
we
first.
burn anything, let me examine them
Hit
and
it,
take some
Trogdor.
samples, like you said.
Oh,
And that's how we lost Doc.
Dick Chopper.
Go ahead and
Yep.
make me a medical aid roll.
Take a chemical sample, something that'll be useful for us.
Okay.
See what you can do for them, Doctor.
Oh, Jesus.
I'd like to push this roll.
Zero,
but I got
zero
no
successes.
Yes,
you
I'd
may
like to-
you may push the roll.
All right.
0 successes on 36 dice.
I know.
And now you made with your
Yes.
with your push, you made 3 successes.
Yes. Okay.
So you go up and you're looking for a place to take a sample. What might be accurate? You go up and you touch the head, and you try to move the
People
trunk
keep touching it.
out of the way, and you realize that just comes off, and it comes off in your hand. So the whole head and trunk assembly comes off.
Oh,
And
wow.
it almost drops to the ground, but
Ew.
you catch it. And it's
Why is that
It's
your
just a-
reflex?
there's just a black void inside.
so, it's
Oh.
nothing.
so it's
It's
hollow.
hollow. Yeah.
So there's no
Like
like,
my marriage,
wisp of smoke
yeah.
that disappears into his nostrils.
There's I mean, are you going to go smell it?
No.
No, I'm watching Doc.
Yes, that's so awesome.
Yeah. Doc is not going to do that. Doc is not going to stick
Doc
his
is-
head into the cavernous hole of its neck.
He's not going to smell that.
Has anybody ever rolled up 20?
But I will.
You know what the street value of these mummies
I will
is?
Take some
Doc
of this
is my
stuff.
buddy. He's not sniffing anything.
How are you going to? Were you going to take the helmet? Is that what you're telling me?
Well, you said its head fell off.
No. The helmet came off. There was nothing in there. Just do
Yeah,
like a little
yeah.
cotton swab
So-
and be done with it.
So with three successes on observation, 3 successes on a medical aid, I'm going to let you guys guess that these are
Suits.
suits, shells, skin, but
Right.
they're husks.
But
They're
not
empty.
sure, right? It's not a helmet like we have. This is something that's them. It's all the same
Doc, I think
material.
it might be a
You look
bio.
inside, it's empty.
I think it might be a bioplastic sort of like
But no,
vac
like-
suit of some sort.
No
bioorganic.
no skeleton or anything like
There's
that.
nothing inside. There's nothing inside the head unit. You didn't look inside the body unit, but you're more than welcome to.
So
Once
it is possible that they have some, whatever had this was organic technology, some sort of protective suit, but not made like our stuff. It's so I'm going to take a sample of it and put it in my little containers or whatever for later study.
You're going to try to cut it?
Yeah. Well, it fell apart, so I figured I'd just snap a piece off.
No,
No.
the helmet
Just
came
came
off the
off.
suit.
Oh, yeah. I'll try to flake some off.
All right, go ahead and
How?
give me a heavy machinery roll.
A heavy machinery roll. Okay, that's going to really go well.
So I think it's a bio. It's
Wow,
Okay,
2
shit.
successes.
So
We're
after
rolling
you
good tonight.
after you snap the first scalpel,
uh,
just snaps.
Wow.
As you try to push in, you're trying to cut it. It actually snaps under the amount of pressure that you're putting into it. You find a way to use your combat knife to puncture a hole. You manage to get the smallest piece. It's maybe the size of a fingernail,
that's plenty, sir.
and it takes you 10 minutes to do it.
Oh, okay.
This
Again, about my honeymoon.
Yeah.
This is a tough suit.
this is this material definitely worth studying, but it is super hard. I'm almost, given the fact that we're chasing cultists and everything, but if we do come back this way, I would be interested to see what kind of damage it could take from our weapons.
You also realize while you're doing this that they're not attached to the ground, that they can be moved. Like
how heavy is it?
Do you try to lift it?
I'll try to push it over.
Okay. You try to push it over. You realize that maybe 2 or 3 Marines could carry one of it. It's very heavy.
I'm going to take a look down shine a light down the neck hole while he's cutting it up.
It's
This is
empty.
a bioorganic plastic that apparently is sustained by a living device inside of it.
Do we have time to play with these fucking suits when we're supposed to go?
Yeah,
get
it's probably
people?
just a monochrystic weave. We're fine.
It's empty inside. There looks like there's like circles, lines, and dots all over the inside of this suit, and it's clean inside. Like there's no dust. There's nothing.
I've seen this horror movie. One of them is occupied and is going to murder us.
I turn back to her and go, "You're completely right. We should probably just mark them with paint."
Yeah, I mean, this is fascinating, but I think our mission takes precedence.
we need to go.
If we,
There is a door down at the end of the hallway.
But we're going to go back to the altar?
Fuck.
Or
Mason?
on the way out?
There is another
Mason,
door. There's
door.
another door at the end of the hallway.
It's the only way to know be certain.
It wasn't.
I'll go with
it. Wasn't obvious at first. You had to go inside and see it as you're examining the suits.
All right, I go squeeze the titty.
On the whole way down, I just keep knocking on the suits just to make sure they're all hollow sounding.
nothing
Okay.
knocks back.
1,
Yeah.
Mac,
2, 3.
keep both hands on your gun and point it down this
I'm
way.
using the butt of the rifle to.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm like smart gun. You're like,
Butt of the rifle's attached to the smart harness.
you're like,
Yeah.
like, it's on your gyro harness. I'm like, okay.
You're doing the best you can by poking it with
Yeah.
the barrel.
Yeah, there we go.
You get no reaction.
Okay.
You're not really. You really can't tell if there's anything in them because you can't exert that much force by yourself with the barrel of your weapon. These things,
But they're not reacting.
They're not reactive. No.
Okay, so I feel better about that.
Okay. All right. So you all pile up at the end of the chamber.
I unfortunately will tell her, they usually wait until we're in a vulnerable spot, like the end of a quarter with a locked door. Then oh shit.
It's great. I'm not Carolyn Charlie. We're fine.
As you turn around to talk to each other, you see the doctor has gone over to one of the suits, is looking inside, has got her arm inside the
What
cavern.
fuck?
Just press her rib lightly. Just go,
Yeah.
Miss Doc, are you
Bitch,
okay?
you want another broken rib?
Just gently brush it. That's enough to make someone cringe.
Of course. This is the find of a lifetime. Do you not understand?
Do you want another broken rib?
You
I
didn't
go,
say
yeah.
not to touch them. I'm doing
Doctor?
my job, what I was hired for.
Doctor, continue
Yes.
your observations. Try and be a little less
Intrusive.
tactile.
He stuck his head in there first.
He's expendable.
She's got
I
a
know.
point.
That's why I let him do that.
Whoa!
Do you think I would touch any of these by myself? That's ridiculous.
No, you would touch him, bitch. You would touch him. Come on, let's go. I move into
Okay.
the other room.
So, Mason's, you're going in opening with the shield.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll be right above you with the smart rifle above your head. Where are you?
Really? Above his head?
Above. Well, I tried through and I got yelled at.
Okay. Fine.
Okay.
Yeah, let's maintain protocol, okay?
Does he know it? I don't think that means what you think it means.
Okay. This stone room is dominated by 6 standing stone-covered
I swear to God, if you say sarcophagi.
I swear to God, too. We're done. We're out.
Stone-covered pods.
You could call them sarcophagi.
Son
One
of that
piece.
Rick.
Shut up.
6 standing stone-covered sarcophagi line the walls. 3 on either side. Each stone sarcophagi has
Bitch.
hieroglyphics of some sort carved on the lid. However, what really gets your attention right away is that there are 2 cultists standing right in front of the first two of these stone.
Are they jacking off in front of the thing? That'd be really awkward.
So what I need for Mason, and who's behind Mason?
Mac is behind Mason, and I'm behind Mac.
So you both need to make mobility rolls +2 because they are not turned in your direction. Their attention is completely on something else. So please give me those. First two, please give me those mobility rolls.
I'm gonna push that.
All right.
Oh,
Jenna,
son of a bitch.
Jenna, no successes. Push, no successes. Okay, you didn't, but Mason, 3 successes, but you got a facehugger.
Ninja.
So roll stress for me, please.
However, Storm did pretty
Keep
well.
it together.
Stress ninja.
You keep it together. Okay.
No, you're not in the room.
I have to make some rolls. Mason, you hold it together with your stress. You open the door. You and Jenna, pretty quiet, you think. The two cultists were there. They're looking at something. They're looking at something totally away from you. But then a boot scrapes behind you. You don't know who did it, but one of the cultists turns his head and sees you. So you're clocked. There's no surprise.
Will we light the motherfuckers up?
Well, we have to go to combat now. All right.
Kill them all.
Halifax.
Move and fire through. Can I do that?
You
Or
can
change your initiative with
me.
I will exchange my initiative with Mason, who I want to kill everyone in the room.
You can. Yes, we can do that.
That is my wish.
Mason, you were at 9. You were at 9.
And I recommend Dick Chopper change initiatives with me.
Sure, why not?
All right.
But that's
Shapa.
when it's your turn. Yeah. When is his turn?
So Mason, you get an action.
Give them Christmas.
I pull out my stun baton. I'm gonna shoot, obviously.
All right.
What the fuck?
No successes. And you pushed it with no successes.
And here it comes.
Wow.
All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna move. I have to move so they can shoot.
No, you don't.
Can I? Can only person can shoot? No,
Yeah,
Jenna
you can move.
shoot.
You're down. Yeah, you're crouched. I'm above.
Okay, I'll let you shoot, and I'll keep crouched.
Well, they go next, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God damn!
All
I
right.
can't believe that shit. No, I can't. I can't. Let me change that.
How many sarcophagi was it again?
6 sarcophagi that you can see.
Sarcophagi.
There's more to the chamber that you can't see, but
Just as a reminder, Anders has a pistol that I gave him.
okay. All right. So
Is he here?
Anders is in the back.
Yeah.
Good. We'll need it for the altar. What?
He is the virgin, after all.
So Mason, you have your shield up. What does that give you an armor of?
I have a
Shields! Shields!
armor of 11.
Okay,
Good
roll
night.
your armor. Now this is just for the shield.
Oh, the shield's 5.
Okay,
5.
right, because you're not counting your body first. He's got to go through the shield to get to your body. All right. Rounds from this F903 assault rifle ping into your shield. They block the damage.
Mm-hmm.
And Dick Chopper, you're up next.
I'm going to swap with Jenna.
Okay. Let's change your Jenna. You're at 8, right? Or we're at 8?
Yes.
Yeah.
One of many.
Well, at least my rolled good for my shield.
Yeah. 3 successes on a shield really helps you. All right, Jenna.
Okay, I'm going to attack the one right in front.
Okay. You want to ping it for me?
Oh, sorry. That one.
Okay. Yes. Go ahead and make a roll. All right. 1 success. How much damage does Smart Gun do?
3.
All right. You definitely do some serious damage. The rounds go through the mostly ceremonial body armor that they're wearing, but it's still up.
They do have some great epaulets on this thing, though.
They do. It's so good.
And the
It's keeping
buttons.
them up.
Okay. It's your fearless leader, Sergeant Storm.
Oh, you mean Sergeant Storm. I was like,
Yeah.
who?
He pulls both grenades, puts them in his mouth, and runs towards the enemy. I will show you.
Fortunately, we were blocking the door.
Yeah, I follow their lead and I fire towards
Okay.
the bad guy.
You will be the last one to crowd the entrance, to get into the entrance, to be able to fire without somebody else stepping back. There's place for 2 people behind Mason and his shield. So Jenna's one of the people behind. Sergeant Storm, you could be the next one. I'm just letting you know.
I announce everybody to pull back so I can lay down grenades to cover our retreat.
Retreat!
Okay, that comes over the comm. Are you going to take any action other than make that statement?
Stay in the middle of the hallway so everybody gets past me.
Okay. Nothing else? You going to go on Overwatch?
No, because only pussies do that.
All right. Doc.
All right. So hearing that we are retreating, I will
Retreat.
Yeah, I will hear. I will help.
Pussies survive.
Was Wasabi a little bit south and around the corner here? So.
Okay, you go back out.
Mother, I'm holding my pulse rifle at ready. By the way, while I'm announcing that.
All right.
All right. So I'm gonna help Wasabi around this corner.
So you go back out to the waterfall cavern.
Well, yeah, because he's got. Oh, wait a minute. I'm all the way out here. Yeah, we're gonna fall back.
Okay.
Because I saw someone had a grenade or something like that.
Somebody does.
Fall back and.
That's what the sergeant wants to do, is to shoot grenades.
Okay, so I'll fall back and I will orient myself south east.
Okay.
Because we haven't explored where that ends, right?
No, you have not.
Okay. That's my turn.
All right. Well, the other cultist is going to take a shot. Mason, they got 3 successes on their attack roll, which means that they can do some other things with their successes. Go ahead and roll your armor. They were going to do 3. They were going to do 3 dice of damage.
3 successes.
You blocked that with 3 successes, but with their last
Fucking
success,
Mason.
they force you to drop the item.
So I drop my shield.
Yes, they shoot the shield out of your hand.
Ooh.
Okay.
Clang, 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 clang.
Mason, if you drop the shield, you can get pregnant then.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Just the onslaught of semi-automatic
Fire,
rifle fire just makes the shield come off the straps on your arm. It blocks all the slugs. You take no damage. Doesn't even reach your body armor, but it's knocked away.
Is it?
Dick Chopper.
So I don't really have a shot around the.
Well, you could have a shot if you go up to where you see that there is space for one more person to fire over Mason.
Yeah, from that angle, you'd probably have a shot at one of them.
Where you're at now, you don't have a shot.
How do you do Overwatch?
You know, I will take.
You
a
could go
run
to the other
up.
side and use that flamethrower.
Yeah. I will use the flamethrower over Mason's shoulder.
All right, so you're going to move up to where Mason is.
Yeah.
Use the flamethrower over the shoulder.
Yeah.
Mason, you're there on the ground. The gunfire's knocked the shield, and all of a sudden the cavern just lights up, and there's an intense heat over your shoulder. All right,
Well, that's interesting.
go ahead and make your combat roll. 2 successes.
2 successes.
Yeah, all right. Should I push it?
You could. You have no facehuggers. You have the ability to push this roll if you wish.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try to hit the second person. Can I do that with the extra success?
You could absolutely.
Oh, is that only with the
Automatic fire,
Automatic,
fully
yeah.
auto.
Oh yeah, all right. No, I'll just do it.
Hold on 1 second. I will consult the rules here.
What does the Oracle say?
Rules music.
You could do things like you could push the opponent to the ground, or make them push back. You can make them drop a weapon or a handheld object. You could switch initiative with them, or you can pin them down, make them make an immediate panic roll.
Yeah,
or
I'm
you
gonna
can
make them.
you can just do extra damage.
I'm gonna make them make a panic roll.
It's only 1 because you don't have a fully auto weapon.
Yeah. No, him. Yeah.
It's one
But
die.
Yeah. So I'll make the one make a panic roll.
You could have him drop his gun.
The one in the front.
Okay.
They seem to be together. Is it the one that has the bullet holes in him and is bleeding profusely, or the other one?
Other one.
Okay. Would you explain what the incinerator unit does for the players at home?
Yeah.
So it is got this tank on it, and it's got a little tiny flame sticking out the front, and I squeeze a little trigger thingy, and it shoots this jet of fuel that goes to the little tiny flame and becomes a really big long flame that spreads across the whole room in the stream of like flaming like death urine, and it engulfs the guy, and he's probably a little frightened.
All right, so you do 2 damage.
All right.
Right, because the damage on the incinerator is 2. Yes.
Yeah, and I think it should be on fire now, right?
I believe they do get a burn effect. Go ahead and look that up in the that should be on the description of your weapon.
Yeah.
So I've assigned a flaming icon to the person. They're going to make a panic roll.
Fire intensity 9.
Ooh. That's 9 dice.
Yeah. So it does 2 damage, and then the next round they start the fire intensity 9.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's on.
Or is it this turn?
I think it's immediate. I think as I recall.
Feels like it should be
because they are on fire.
Yeah. All right.
Because I remember when I had one in my old, the character had died.
If I had the book still, I'd probably look it up.
Roll the. Go ahead and roll 9 dice.
Just in case.
I have the book, and I will just look it up. I also have this whole massive unit here. It's weapons.
Oof, that's
braggart.
So whenever it takes
Holy
effect,
shit.
this is 4 damage.
Okay. So what I'm going to say happens is either way, it doesn't matter. Is that this jet of jellied gasoline fuel just engulfs this guy from head to toe. They start screaming, no oxygen available because the air has been pulled out of their lungs. You can just see them waving their arms as their face, eyeballs melts, and they crumble to the ground in a burning death heap. You know what?
The other guy should roll panic.
Yeah, I think he's gonna roll panic. I think that's a thing that's gonna happen.
He is losing a friend.
I'm gonna give him some stress. He didn't have a lot of stress to begin with, and he keeps it together.
What did he roll that time?
He just kept it together. That's all you had no stress of 1.
Steely resolve.
Halifax.
I would like to think I call it the Reinecker maneuver.
No. Halifax.
Okay, I am going to assume that the 3 of them pretty much have that somewhat in control. I can't offer any more firepower through the doorway. I guess I'm going to go to Overwatch.
Okay.
That's a possibility I can do.
We'll begin
Sergeant says that's a
So, Mason, we are at the top of the next
Sergeant
round.
listens to his daddy.
Okay,
in his
so we
dreams.
have a
Okay, you know what? Just
Mason, Chopper, and Jenna, they can give me a free observation roll if they want. You don't have to.
You may not want to see what you're going to see.
Okay, Mason, one success. Jenna, I need you to make a panic roll. All right, you keep it together. Chapowski, 2 successes. You hear some screaming or yelling that is not coming from the 2 people in front of you.
Oh. Is it coming from
You have no
that
idea.
direction?
That's
though,
all.
or-
That with 2 successes, that's all you get.
Okay.
All right, Mason, top of the round.
Okay, so I got a guy in front of me.
Yes.
You didn't roll for me on the.
I didn't put you
order.
in the combat. Yeah,
Yeah.
because he took you outside. I apologize.
Okay, fair enough.
Let me go ahead and add you. I didn't add you to the combat. That's my fault. I will. I'll add you in.
Who's within arm's reach of me?
I can imagine.
Just Doc?
Well, there's also,
Where's your icon?
Is it Jenna as well? I'm right in the middle. I'm right here.
Oh, I have an icon on top of you. That's why.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that'll do it.
Kinky.
I'm there.
There you go. I will.
I wanted stated for the record that I was so quiet he didn't even know I was here.
Okay, you're at 3, so you can do an action at the end of the round.
Lightning.
So I'm gonna take one of the drugs.
Oh, one of the extras.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Drugs.
All right. For
Yeah. And if there's anybody within arm's reach of me, they're gonna get the second dose.
What?
that would be Doc, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that'd be me.
Just
Yeah.
saying.
So Waspy, Doc, you're helping Waspy. You turn your head and you see stick something in.
I'm gonna try to do it stealthily.
Oh, okay. You know what? Then go ahead. Go ahead. You can make a roll.
Yeah. What is that? Mobility? What is observation? What?
That'd be mobility, I think.
Or wits.
Well, you roll mobility, and Doc would have to roll observation.
Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah. You do.
I'll
you
roll
can do
Roll my
mobility.
observation.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
All right.
Observation.
You got one success. Doc.
I did.
Hold on.
Alright.
I'm looking for observation.
Yeah.
Doc. Okay. So you see, Waspy's he's you think he's maybe clutching his side, and you see him inject something.
He's trying to sneak me a needle.
No, in himself
Oh, okay.
first, and then another needle comes out towards you.
Yeah, I'll take a step back and be like, I'm good, thank you. I'll administer the medicines. What are you taking anyway?
Vitamins.
Just something I found.
Come here, Doc. I'll show ya.
Yeah, maybe I should take a look at what you found before you start. Well, it's too late now. Tell me if you feel heart palpitations, if your leg begins to move restlessly, or
I'm just hoping to feel something, Doc.
Sudden urge to gamble.
Right.
Irritable bowel syndrome.
So you don't feel any
Direction lasting over 4 hours.
You get +1 strength,
Uh-huh.
+1 agility, +1 wits.
Okay.
Wow.
Is there a way that I can actually +1 wits? So I actually change the stat for now, or
It's temporary, but yeah, you can do that, or you can just
All right.
add 1 to any of those rolls that require that.
+1 strength, +1 agility.
So it doesn't actually make you smarter. What it does is it heightens your senses. Like you can feel your eyeballs contracting, and just like everything gets sharper. You get better dark vision.
My spidey senses are tingling.
These are combat drugs, man.
Yeah.
They're good.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Raging combat
So
boner.
that was the massive.
That's what I did.
Your foot doesn't feel that bad anymore.
Yeah. I was hoping for a little relief from that.
You know what? You also get 1 temporary hit point.
Woo.
Okay. All right.
There
Mason,
you go.
top of the round.
All right, shoot him.
Go ahead. Make a roll. 2 successes.
Good. Thank God. Damage 2.
All right. Booba! And you finish just drop him right in the chest. Just burst right there, drops him to the ground.
The children.
They fall at your feet.
All right, I'm going to grab my shield real quickly and get it back up.
Okay. At the second, I'm going to say we're out of combat.
Nice.
The noise.
Just at the second, we're out of combat.
Where'd that
Do
yell
we
come
hear
from?
the noise still?
Why do you say it like that?
At the second.
Yeah. Do we still hear the screaming?
No, you never heard the screaming because all the air was pulled out of his lungs. by
No,
the
you
fire.
said we heard other people screaming.
I heard one of you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Heard some
okay.
voices.
Oh.
Yeah, so hey,
Nobody-
did you guys hear that scream?
Okay, nobody outside in the main cavern can hear anything because of the
Is it-
sound of the waterfall.
Waterfall.
Don't go
yeah.
chasing.
You can see stuff on your HUD. You can look through everybody's cameras, but it's so loud outside. There's conversation is impossible.
I'll text them.
Okay, but combat is over. You see the last combatant drop.
Let's move in, check them out, and check the next door.
There's gotta be. I thought I heard another scream, so there's got to be somebody else around here. So keep
Kids have got to be down
your
here
eyes
somewhere.
open.
Okay, you look down the hall. As Mason grabs a shield, Jenna, you make the first. You can see there are 2 figures past these, let's call them sarcophagi. Why not? That you can see.
Contact straight ahead.
Hold on, what's going on? Okay, there we go. Let me read the description of the rest of the chamber for you. Next to you, 2 of these sarcophagi are open. They have been open.
These dumb motherfuckers.
They're
Fucking
the covers, which you think is this metal, stone, organic material hybrid, looks like they've been broken open. The closest one to you is empty. Inside the other one, as you look inside, is a towering corpse. This thing is maybe, and I'm going to go back to feet here. It's about 9 foot high. It's humanoid.
2 fathoms.
About 6 stone.
So this 15-hand high creature, is it big enough to fit in those suits?
27 farthings.
It's possible.
Sorry,
It's possible.
Okay, that's a problem.
It had some sort of covering on it and something on its face, but it's decayed, broken, withered. It's so hard to tell, especially with what else is going on in the room. There are 4 more sarcophagi, and these have intact lids. 3 of the lids are closed, and they're dark. And in the silence following the crackling of the fire and the gunshots, you hear thump, thump.
What the fuck is that?
You hear a heartbeat from each one of these.
Oh, fuck.
It's
I fire everything.
It's so loud that it's coming through the containers.
Doc,
Wait.
I'm out in the hall. Yeah, but yeah.
Wait.
you got... Okay, I'll send him a text.
From the last sarcophagi on the far end, light is emitting from it, and 2 figures stand outside. A woman with short blonde hair, looks like she's in ceremonial robes, and another man wearing a backpack with wires coming out of it, coming to a visor that goes over his eyes, and wires leading down to the sarcophagi.
Mother Mishka and Rudy.
What the fuck?
The sarcophagi has been cracked open, and the wires lead inside. What do you do?
Do you know how the smart gun has the little trigger that when you hold it down, it just goes?
Yeah.
That.
I'm going to give a chance for the people who are outside in the chamber to do something.
Well, we hear that there's something going on. That they've made
you see that something's going on.
I thought someone had even with our so
Yeah, we can't hear... You guys can't hear us over the waterfall.
But you can see over the
I'm
head.
not talking to you.
You can see in the
I'm
HUD.
shooting.
Mac's not talking to anybody.
You can see in the HUD that they dropped 2 firstborn children. You can see that they've gone further in this room. You can see that there's 2 people at the end. You can see the sarcophagi. You can see the person with the visor. So you can see all of that is happening.
Okay. Well, I'd like to move into the room with all the suits.
Okay.
I think Doc would take a position against one of the southwest walls so that he could lean around and shoot if something happened.
Okay, move your token wherever you want to.
Now that I'm not burdened by old Gimp-a-lot.
Mush.
Are you just leaving him?
No, he seems to be able to walk all of a sudden.
I didn't say he could walk. I could just say he couldn't feel his foot.
Yeah.
Oh. Well,
All right,
I'll
fine,
sort
I'll
of.
say-
So he's
let's
like,
go
I'm
with-
feeling great, Doc. Thump.
Yeah.
Lean against this crazy statue.
Can't put it
Yeah, hold one of those statues, and actually you can use it for cover.
Okay, so what happened?
Yeah,
So anybody else outside or in the chamber or in the hall of statues want to do anything at this moment in time?
Mac's at the door. She's going to speak with a... Okay, she just moved. Dick Sharper,
I
did
moved
you
up
want to move in the room?
next to...
Mother, who is next to Sergeant?
So just to answer your question before you move on, Tyr,
Yes.
Sorry, game mother. I'm watching aft. I'm watching R6
Okay, great.
for anybody coming up.
Koopa, what was your question?
Who's next to Storm? Where am I? I'm
Storm,
trying to get closer.
Storm, you were in the middle of the room with the suits.
And what am I seeing? Because I'm trying to move, but I can't.
So
Okay.
the suits look like. Oh, let me see. Look like that. Is that good?
Yes,
Ooh,
they
cool.
look somewhat like that.
And they're about that tall.
Yes, they're about that tall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They'll hang out
This
there.
is when Storm makes a command roll and says burn them.
No one's in there with you, but it's nice that you have a idea.
Okay, go ahead and make your command roll. No successes. You can push the roll if you wish.
Sir, they are indestructible to any technology that we currently possess. From the Colonial
successes.
Marines. That is not shipborne based.
All right. So the only person who has the ability to burn anything is Chopper. Chopper, on your next action, you must burn the things that
Burn them.
you must burn the things that the sergeant has commanded you to do using his special ability. It's not just command; he has a talent that allows him to do this.
Yep,
But
it does.
that's on
It's
your
called gumption.
that's on your next action.
That's my gumption roll.
All right. As everybody outside the chamber feel like they've had equal time to do something, say something. Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
Well, I did want to write a poem, but yeah.
Jenna, you start
haiku.
You start bringing the smart gun over. Mason, you're bringing the shield back up. Chopper, you're getting the incinerator ready. Now you have some distance to cover. The incinerator has got to get closer if you're going to burn the people there. But what happens is Misha goes, "No, it's not ready!" And you see this guy grab something, and power sparks shoot off the back of this backpack that he's wearing. Light comes out from behind this visor that he has on his eyes, and he begins to scream an unholy deathbound scream, just like every nerve in his body is being set on fire, screaming and beginning to lose his mind. Mishka, who we assume is Mishka, slaps the visor off of his head.
Does she look in the visor?
No, it clatters on the ground behind him, and he goes. Let's see, I'm gonna make a roll. His head turns
All the way around?
because of the slap. Sees you in the chamber and starts running towards you, screaming. Got free observation roll for anybody who wants it.
Sure, I'll do it, because I'm
I would like to substitute my trigger
have to-
roll for observation.
Mason, 1 success. Halifax, 1 success.
He's insane, and he's running towards us.
Okay. Sergeant Storm, 2 successes. Blood is coming out of his eyes, ears, nose, and mouth.
Like marriage.
One pupil is extended as to maximum. One is dilated. One is dilated to the maximum extent possible, and
Even
foaming as he runs towards you runs towards you.
Oh yeah,
Sir,
like I said, I'm
smart
holding down the
gunfire
trigger.
here.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna. So the smart gun is gonna open up.
Like Christmas.
Mason. What
Fuck
are you
yeah,
gonna-
I'm not waiting. I'm shooting.
You're gonna fire. Chopper, what are you gonna do?
Burn
Chopper,
them.
you don't have a choice. You've got to burn. We're not gonna bother with rolls here, guys. You all unload your weapons into this unarmed.
I'm not going to do that. I'm going to say,
No, no,
please,
no,
no, keep her alive. In that same tone and love.
to this unarmed, crazed madman.
Hey, that backpack could be an IED.
Runs toward you, and the bullets nearly tear him into pieces. What the bullets don't finish, the fire does. Just a torch takes 3 more steps before it falls to the ground, melting.
Yeah.
Bacon.
And
Dagger counter out.
and the woman in the chamber just reels back in horror at what has happened.
Where are the children? You now have 14 seconds to comply.
Now,
We must
I
burn
lied.
the children.
hold on. Hold on. Now,
Yeah.
the cryopods with the 3 heartbeats,
Oh God, no.
lights from inside spring forth. But they're not what you would think. They're flames. Light trickling on the inside. There's thumping from the inside on the, you assume, the lids. Thump, thump, thump. And including the last one, but the last one's open.
What's in it?
The last one's open, and you see the flames shoot out.
Stop asking
and you
questions,
see the
Mason.
lid thrown from the hinges across the room, shatters on the far wall. Hundreds of pounds at least. A giant being, 9-10 foot tall, possibly, covered in flames from head to toe.
You hugged her?
Gets up to its feet, runs,
Jacques Shamash.
knocks the woman straight into the wall.
That's a splat.
She bounces and rolls.
Dead.
He bursts forth from a door that you did not see at the end of the chamber.
We do now because it's illuminated by his flaming body.
Yes, you see that there was another door at the end of the
Did he
chamber.
grab his squishy ball or did it just open for him?
Actually, you know what? It just opened for him.
He doesn't need to grab balls.
When I say it just opened for him, he battered his way through it. Just huge,
Batters.
tightened,
the
like
classic.
smashes the door down. This thing is made of some like metal stone. Sorry, this creature must possess incredible strength.
Shoot him.
I think that may not function as well.
Go
as you think.
ahead, go ahead, Mason. If you like, you're more than
He's-
welcome to
Alright.
try to make a shot. Go ahead,
I've got a bad feeling about this shoot, but you know.
go ahead, make a range combat. Oh yeah, bullets ripping.
Yeah, I
through.
would say I would.
Yeah.
I would
You
do the
can
same.
feel the intensity of the heat of the fire back at the end of the chamber.
But we'd think of this as more like a crucible incinerator or something, where we destroy materials in. That kind of heat reading from here. Other question: is there another door besides the one he just bashed through?
No, just the one you came in.
Oh God! that
Yeah,
means
it's
the
running
kids
away
are-
from us, right?
Appears
It's
to be.
running elsewhere. It's running elsewhere. I wouldn't say away from us.
Yeah.
I think we're
Well,
no concern.
It appears to be.
I'm just concerned about where the kids are.
It is not running in your direction.
Hooray!
For now.
Now,
now.
are there
Unless you shoot it
two
and get its
other?
attention again.
That's why I shot it.
Well, are there what? I'm sorry. Go
You
on.
said there's 2 other sarcophagi that have something pounding in them.
3 other sarcophagi where you heard the heartbeats, and you see now the flames illuminating in from the inside and through what was probably an observation window.
They can't get out.
Can I move forward to examine? So I'm assuming this is some sort of cryo chamber. I'm wondering if I could examine it to see if I can find any kind of controls to shut it down or like put them back to sleep or.
You can make a heavy machinery -3.
Is the controller
Oh.
grenade?
That's not going to go well.
Yeah, I say
I
because
wanna-
isn't your heavy machinery?
It's garbage. Let's see. How do I?
Right click on- right click
so
on
do
it.
you have a lot of experience putting people that are on fire to sleep?
So
Giant.
So I am trying to right click on
Is
this
it a
and I
skill?
am not getting.
Okay.
You're right clicking on,
Hold on.
heavy machinery.
There it is. It was hidden. It hides.
Beneath the surface, there lies the answer.
-3. This is going to be wonderful.
You can do it, Doc. And hopefully not. I don't want you to be something. I want you to say zero.
Did it? Hold on. There's
your
like
heavy
8 of
machinery
those
skill?
things. 0.
What's your strength?
3.
So the answer is no. You cannot make the roll.
Yeah. I'll let you make a 1d6 roll just for fun.
So this. Okay.
Shits
So
and
this
giggles.
wouldn't be medical though to try to recognize it as. Okay. All right.
Doc.
Comtech, maybe.
How do I roll?
I'm a
it?
Just roll,
Contact, and I'm
just
like-
roll 1d6. Click on the d6 button. Okay, yeah. You have no idea how to open this thing.
Okay.
Like Doc.
Yeah.
Look, if they're in cryo freeze and suddenly they're burning, that means they weren't kept frozen to save their lives. Let's move on and get that one that ran away.
So this thing was making big strides. So if you want to catch up to it, you have to run. I'm
What
gonna
about
let
the
you.
girl? What about the girl?
Yes, secure the woman.
She's knocked
Is
out
she
on the
puddled?
floor.
Grab her. Somebody.
Well, all right.
Yeah.
So one of you is going to grab her. Who's going to
Yeah.
grab her?
One of you two grab her.
I'm not grabbing her. I got the shield.
Mason and I. Yeah,
Okay.
Mason and I will.
All right.
Will go ahead.
Mother,
Yep.
I will secure her hand. Secure the woman.
Okay. She is knocked out.
Knee on the back,
think?
arms in the back.
Okay.
I can assist. I can see if she's got any weapons.
I don't know what kind of equipment we have. We don't have like razor tape or anything like that. I can just use
Probably
duct
got
tape. I
zip
guess.
ties or something.
Do we have sealant for armor sealant?
You basically have duct tape.
Yeah, then I will duct tape her hands behind her back,
Okay.
Good job, Pedro.
and then strip her down of any check for any communications devices on her. And I will not be gentle.
She has a PDAT. So she has a 1980s iPod or iPad.
Pocket that.
She has a knife,
Pocket that.
a grenade.
Oh,
Pocket that. Or share with a friend.
Yeah. And that's it.
Okay. And then duct tape her mouth closed, unless we have armor patches, and I'll slap that on her mouth.
Yeah.
Sure.
There is the visor on the ground next to her that she slapped off the other guy's head.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll look at our broken rib doctor and go.
All right. That's
Go.
all you can do in this amount of time.
Okay.
What is everybody else doing?
Running after that thing.
I'll do the
Mason and I are running
visor
after the thing.
scan.
Okay.
No.
All right.
I'll move at an appropriately ridiculously low speed toward the action.
Okay.
well, so Wasabi, why don't you stay with
Stay with me.
So is us.
yeah.
Okay.
As soon as I get there, I will.
Yeah.
Who follows? I need to show of hands.
Doc will go.
Chopper, Doc,
Mason and
Mac, and
Wait.
Sergeant Storm.
So
You all take off at a
What the
dead
fuck?
run.
I thought they were gonna.
You everyone who
I-
just said everyone his name I
Yep.
just said takes off at a dead run.
Dead
So it's
run.
me. So it's me, Anders, a scientist, and Wasabi.
Yep.
And me.
No,
But you just
said you
raised
were
your
running.
hand
Yeah.
to leave.
Oh.
So what you see
He's been drinking.
is you
Okay.
see
Stop it.
meters and meters ahead of you this flaming giant waving
I don't
its
look like a
giant
terror.
arms.
Can we just say fiery illuminated?
fiery illuminated
Incendiary.
run and loses its way but somehow keeps turning and runs straight towards the cliff edge and over it into the
the
drop
water?
below.
Oh.
Well,
That's
I
where the
would
water's
stop.
at, right?
That is where the waterfall is, yes.
Yeah, so
That's-
I mean, I'm
makes
gonna
sense.
fire down the overhang.
Yeah, you certainly. So
Find the mold.
you still see a little ember burning in the water as it goes down. Every so often, it's very hard to hit. You throw rounds down there as much as you can. I mean, it's extreme range, but you don't know if you hit it. You don't know where it went to. It's just gone. It's either in the river, under the waterfall, in some cave systems, or smashed on the rocks below. But you can't see it anymore.
Do we tell Sarge? Do we talk about this with anybody? Or
Yeah, I
just
will. Well, I will get on the radio and say,
Sarge, I don't think the big guys are a problem anymore. Oh, thank God for that. Oh, he's still out there. He's just not our problem anymore.
Is it possible that these are actually the Arcturians' gods? Or what they would call gods? They clearly have advanced technology.
Dog, if they were running around our planet, I would call them gods. They're really tall and could actually tear through metal and jump over cliffs. I think, yeah, they're probably their gods. And the worst part is, for some reason, they were in some sort of suicide cult that everyone wasn't a part of. Like, get in the sarcophagus and wake up in a couple of years. But trick, we're actually going to just burn you alive. I don't know. It
Just
sounds
see
kind
the
of
size of
weird.
its hog.
Oh my God, it was huge. It was like literally an arm tied to him. Like, what the fuck?
Stop it.
So now, the rest of you, the woman that you've tied up, comes around. Bruise looks like it's forming on her face. Wait, stop.
What's up?
Oh my God, he did it, didn't he?
He did.
Idiot.
He did what?
Fool.
The fallen gods are awakened, and the angel of death has been released.
They're not gods.
No, they're not.
Creatures that
What's
were
the
here
problem
before.
here?
Where are the children?
What do you mull around? Hey, the lady, what was the problem here?
There were more of them on the surface. You just killed the last two that were here. What do you want?
No, the children of the Arcturian children.
Oh,
yes.
No, they killed those. They killed those and threw them in the river.
Oh.
They're fanatics. They had no regard for science.
What happens if they
I don't believe her.
Look at her with like, and you went along with these fanatics to get your goals scientifically.
I didn't have much of a
Is that
choice.
right, Mother
what choice?
I look
what do you
over
mean?
the other
What-
scientists and say, there's so little difference between the two, except for maybe one had a moral standing and the other did not, or just the funding. One wonders.
No, hold on. When I hear that we don't have much choice, what does it mean you didn't have a choice?
She was dragged here along with
It was everything started out as research and
Oh, okay. You know what? I'm going to use a philosopher who said, "Bitch, you are shunned."
Oh, Jesus.
I go. We'll deal with it at the trial. You'll read your whole entire dissertation and overall testimony of what has occurred
guys.
to you now.
look. That's great. Have you disarmed the nuke yet?
It doesn't matter, guys. We're getting off this fucking.
What the fuck?
As
It
of
does
last
matter.
week, we're getting off this rock.
I go. Where's the nuke?
It's
Where's the
outside. It's outside of the main chamber, hidden near the altar. I can show
Why
you.
don't you-
Hidden near.
Yes.
All right,
Why don't you
guys.
show us
Shiny
there?
metal
Oh, it was that
object
metal
that he
thing by
told
the
us
altar.
about.
Okay.
Yeah,
Why
yeah.
don't you come and
Yeah,
let's take her back out there, Sarge.
I won't resist.
It's probably best. I go. I look over to the other doctor who's probably picking up the visor and said, she wasn't resisting. She was just really intense in research. She's got broken ribs. So I would not suggest resisting.
Okay.
And don't be too curious.
All
I go,
right.
Doc, don't look in those lenses. They'll probably fry your brain.
Mason, we're ignoring everything that you have to say about any decency. We're getting off this fucking rock.
Mason,
I have
back.
a photo shoot in 24 hours. Let's get out of here.
We found the bomb. Let's all get back together and finish the mop up.
So you take her out. You take her out by the
We take her out.
sure
yes.
she's not lying?
Once the squad is back together, then we'll move out.
Is anybody sure she's not lying?
You can make an empathy roll.
Okay, I'll try
Is she
that
there?
empathy roll.
Actually, you can make command. You can make a command.
Yeah,
roll.
yeah. So Sergeant has a
or
role.
straight.
He doesn't
empathy.
believe anything she's saying. We're getting off of here. That's a roll.
About the kid. What if they're lying?
I'll make an empathy roll.
All right. Halifax, 0 successes, but you can push it. You did push it, and no
Actually, I
success.
didn't push it yet.
Oh no, that's
Okay.
Mason. Mason, roll stress. You keep it together. Okay.
Yeah, I'm pissed because I'm stressing out because there might be kids here that might be killed. So what
Halifax.
about these kids?
Halifax, you can push a roll.
I thought I did push it.
You didn't.
Hold on, gang. What role would Sean Mahoney have? Would it be empathy or command role?
Okay.
No, for me it's empathy.
All right,
I don't
listen,
have command.
Listen, Halifax,
Yeah.
push the roll. Go back and push the push button. Okay, you got 1 success. You believe that she is telling the truth
Sarge,
about the nuke.
Sarge, I think she's telling the truth
Oh.
about the nuke. I can't say about anything else. The rest can be taken out during intense questioning.
You can tell by the way her shoulders are slumped. She thinks that this is she feels defeated.
I go, don't worry, Mother.
What?
Your
what
overall
was she
knowledge and
doing?
observations will make you valuable to any corporation out there.
Just Mishka. Just call me
Take it.
Mishka.
Don't worry.
Okay. All right,
Waylon
look,
will be very
come on,
happy to have you.
the nuke is set on a timer. Can we hurry
go.
this up?
Yeah, so we'll go out there to get the nuke. What do we need to get
All
rid of the nukes? Comtex?
So you approach this altar, this stone altar,
Mm-hmm.
and you see the glint of metal you saw before.
Mhm.
Oh, wasn't the nuke? There's a chalice,
Not a new car? Damn it.
old
It's the
metal
It's
covered. It's covered in black fungus, but a part of the metal is still showing. It's reflected off your light, and it's next to the altar, next to the waterfall. And she goes. It's secured on the other side. There's a combo to the lock.
So it's a metal what? Just a splint of metal.
So you see the shit. You see this altar. It's overgrown. It's overgrown with the black fungus you saw before. There's a chalice on the ground next to it. On the far side, there's a box with it looks like a combo lock or something
with
on
a
it.
nuke.
Dick Chopper.
Yeah, I'll go.
Dick Chopper.
Yeah.
Can you burn this shit clean?
Chalice.
Yeah.
Okay, let me move around to the bomb.
Nuke.
Chalice. Did you say chalice?
Yeah.
Okay.
Chalice.
All right.
Did you pick it up?
So you go over and you grab the
It's covered with
chalice.
fungus, dude.
God damn it! I was gonna burn that.
You look over. It is covered in black. Make an observation roll.
Okay, so it's covered in the fungus.
It's the same shit
we
saw before.
Thing I was going to look for.
Yeah.
Observation.
No successes. Would you like to push it?
Sure.
One success. It is covered in the same fungus that threw spores at you earlier.
Okay. All right.
In fact, a lot of this area is.
Okay. And what killed that? Fire? That was the only thing that killed it?
Mm-hmm. Fire killed it, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so move around to the bomb.
Okay.
See if it's covered with fungus.
The bomb is on the lip closest to the waterfall, out of the view from anybody coming up. There is a large locked crate.
Okay.
Hey, Tyr.
Based on my experience, what type of skills do we need to open this lock?
Just a second. So, Tyr, while they're messing with the lock, I'm going to talk to Mishka. We'll get to that when they get done.
Okay. She gave you the combo for the lock.
Yeah, so I'm going to go. So if I see anything, if I see like the mold spores between me and the bomb, I'm gonna toast it.
That's the thing. We clear a path and then we'll.
Yeah. So all right, you toast your way up there. You get to the lock. You put in the code, and a square opens up, and there is a scanner.
A scanner, not a bomb.
It's it's part of the lock. A little slide comes down with the scanner, and she goes, "It's a thumbprint scanner."
For who?
Well, the guy you just roasted inside, one of the other guys that you just killed, and me.
Get over here.
One of you want to walk me over?
I'll drag her
Actually,
over.
no. Just I said her.
Just take her hand.
She holds up her taped hand. She's like,
"Stop!
What do you want to walk me over?"
Stop! Wait a minute. Why is your thumbprint on this thing?
Because I used to lead them before they became fanatical, insane.
And what
cultists.
were you doing in there with these big creatures that count on fire?
Yeah, so it's really hard for you guys to have this combination. You're screaming at the top of your lungs. So
I need a thumb.
Just bear this in mind. So you're screaming this in the conversation. So you're losing some of what you get. She's like, research.
God damn it!
Crazy.
Fuck.
I
just go into Comtech.
I'll try.
Who's got good Comtech?
I do. It's my job.
Will you just shut?
Are you going to try to bypass the thumbprint scanner?
Yes, and I'll push it if I need to.
All right, yeah, go ahead and make you. That is not enough.
Ooh.
Okay. 3 successes.
3 successes, but roll your stress. Roll your panic. Nervous twitch. Ooh, that's not good. Your thumb brushes across the scanner while you're trying to disarm it. Red lights start flashing. And a timer starts going.
All right, go give me a thumb, guys.
You see that there
was already on a timer.
You see that there is you see that there is a timer on the crate.
What does the timer read?
This timer has a 2-minute warning.
Get me a thumb now.
I drag her over.
You drag her over? Okay,
that's a shit show.
Okay. So you drag her over. You get to the edge.
If I have to chop off her hand to put it on there, I swear to God, I'll do it.
She's not fighting you. She let you take her hands out there. Mason, what's your strength?
My strength is 5.
Okay, great. Okay, so she puts her thumb on there. The timer goes 000. It unlocks.
I pull her away.
She elbows you in the guts.
No, I'm waiting for
You
her. I am
fuck.
waiting for her.
She was waiting for you too. She is a lot stronger than she should be.
You fucking idiots.
Okay, well,
Then
I'll
I
fire.
shoot her.
Yeah,
you can,
I'll just shoot her.
You can. She jumps off the cliff. Just rolls right off the cliff.
You fucking.
You look as she goes down. She hits the wall. There's a shower of metal,
She's a robot.
and then she hits the water.
You fucking idiots. I start yelling at all of them. You fucking jackasses. You didn't see this? None of you asked the right fucking questions? What type of fucking sergeant are you? God damn it. I'm fucking leaving. And I just leave. I start walking away.
Storm's like, but you was hot.
So is the bomb disarmed?
I'm
or do
leaving.
I still have
I
to?
flat out am leaving. I'm walking the fuck out of here.
The bomb.
Hi, Mason.
The bomb on the crate is
But
disarmed.
the bomb inside.
The bomb inside has a 3 hours and counting on the countdown.
Okay, so
Okay, we'll begin taking the time to try and see if disarm that one.
yeah, so is that heavy machinery or is that Comtech?
All right, guys, calm down. Take the bomb in the crate. Throw it over the same cliff as fucking robot went. Let's move on.
That's not how it
that
works,
simple. It's just
Sarge.
that. Why not?
It's physics.
You guys hear something over the radio,
Physics.
Yeah.
and you see something pop up on your HUDs.
Mm-hmm.
Step away from the bomb. Move back. This is an order. I will meet you back in the chamber. Which chamber? The chamber with the big flaming aliens in it.
Okay.
That's the way I happen to be walking, by the way. I'm going to meet him.
Who's that from? Who's it from? So walking in the back of the chamber.
We got 3 hours, don't we?
3 hours. Yeah, it's a lot.
3 hours is a lot. Yeah, 12 Marines in black on black outfits.
Ladies.
Where the fuck were you assholes 5 minutes ago?
No unit insignias.
I think they're here to kill us, girl.
Just no visible tags. Really nice gear. All walk in is like, all right, this is a fucking shit show here.
We're 20 parsecs out, aren't we? Fuck.
I go, you're right, it is.
My name is Staff Sergeant Lance.
Okay.
There it is.
Lance? Okay, good.
So I'm taking charge of this scene.
Yes.
You're all with us.
Yay!
No outside comms. Nobody talks about what's going on here. Nobody talks about what you've seen. You don't take anything. Take that doctor take her into custody. Put her in some real cuffs, and we are going to get that nuke, and we are going to walk our asses out of here.
I have a question. Do they have real cuffs? Because we aren't issued shit that's real. So I'm just wondering.
If it's a shit show, talk to command.
There was absolutely there was no question when those orders were given. His unit went right into action. There are still barrels up everywhere, out in everywhere. These guys are on full fucking alert.
I felt like a professional to show you up.
I just go,
doing your
okay,
job.
thanks. And I just keep walking and brush through them.
I do not.
You get butt stroked. You are butt stroked in the fucking neck.
I just sort of just
3 fucking Marines.
I just do what I'm
You
supposed to do.
drop like a sack of goddamn potatoes.
That's fine. I'm fucking done.
It's like Staff Sergeant gave an order. You're gonna fucking listen.
Blow me.
And you're putting cuffs.
Okay, fine.
Is anybody else gonna disregard orders?
Nope.
I was marching out like you told me to, asshole.
Yeah. All right. So now you're being leaded. Now you're let out in cuffs with the rest of the team.
That's
everybody
fine.
else. Okay. You guys are walked out of you guys are walked out through this through these main chambers, through the chambers you come through. There are additional what you can assume are special ops unit. Again, no unit markings,
cleaners are here.
but they definitely have they have a Marine bearing. They have Marine ranks. They refer to themselves this way. They take you out through a different set of tunnels than you came in.
Did they look like they make those tunnels, or they just found other tunnels?
They knew a different way.
Okay.
They take you out through a different chamber that comes up out into the sunlight. You do not go back through the Grand Kivas.
What a bunch of dickheads.
They had a different way in.
Yeah,
you
get
would
better
basically
intel.
you emerge on the top of one of the mesas. So you have climbed stairs after stairs after stairs. You ascended a couple of ropes. You get to the top. It's windy. It's sunny. It's like, all right. It's like they take the doctor. They take the PDAT. All right. It's like, all right. We got a dropship incoming.
Now I have a question. Which PDAT do they take?
They take the doctor's PDAT.
The one that's broken.
Well, it's cracked.
The cracked one. Okay.
Do they find Doc's sample?
They do.
They haven't searched us. They haven't found our sample. They haven't checked. I have mother's pad. They haven't searched us yet, but they probably will.
Okay. You guys are effectively under guard at this point.
Yeah.
You don't feel like you don't have the freedom. You have aside from the cuffs, you have about the freedom that Mason does. If anybody's bleeding, has any obvious wounds, you'll get immediate first aid.
Oh yeah, somebody's got a broken ankle. Yeah.
But but beyond first aid, all they do is they have you line up in a corner. I was like, all right, you're going to accompany us back to our ship and our HQ. We're going to have gag orders. We're going to, and they're on the phone. Is like, and then you hear something. Is like, you hear a familiar voice over the radio, and I was like,
I don't think that's the case.
And you realize that's Gunny Orr.
Yes.
Dropship comes out, and where they're looking for a dropship, they all turn and they see one of the Tombaton's dropships lands on the far edge of the mesa. Gunny comes out with the second half of Alpha Squad.
Wait, are we like Delta Shift?
You guys are
We're
like Delta Shift.
Yeah, you guys are the night shift.
That's like Star Trek Delta Shift.
We're the second shift of the night shift.
Yeah.
Staff Sergeant, I'll be taking over here. I don't know who the hell you are and what unit you're from, but these are Tombaton soldiers. That's our gear. That's our stuff. You got Gunny. We have precedence here, and there's a little bit of, you can tell there's a little bit of a pissing match going on. It's like, we have orders, and they produce a PDAT.
Do you?
And he's like, he goes through the PDAT. He goes, all right, take the gear. But those soldiers aren't in your order. Those are my soldiers. And the staff sergeant is like, fuck they are. You know I'll get clearance for that. He's like,
fucking JSOC.
How do you think you're going to do that? By the time I get back, it's like your dropship? Oh, it got redirected. It ain't going to make it here in time. 2 more Tombaton dropships drop out of the cloud layer. It's like,
it's all this paper mache.
It's like I'm afraid your orders are not going to come in time. Soldiers, get on the fucking ship.
Get on the fucking ship.
I stand up. I say, somebody take these cuffs off me, one of you clowns.
They just stand there.
Just come on.
It's fine,
I
Mason.
look
We'll
at-
use them for sex
I look at
later.
each
I
of
just
them, I
drag
said-
Mason along.
So there's one guy. So a lot of these guys have the fucking blackout masks on. You know, they have rebreathers. They have blackout masks on. One of them, Mason, make an observation roll.
Is he cute?
No, just this is just for Mason.
Does he look clean?
Successes.
All right, Mason. You look at him, and he looks real familiar to you, like real familiar. And you look at it like you see him pull his goggles down a little bit, and you see a blue eye and it winks at you.
Oh,
and it closes, and he puts it back. Only you see this.
I look. I take a step.
And he's in the back. He's in the back.
I keep my tone the same, and I go, I'll be seeing you fuckers around, or hopefully you won't be seeing me around. And then I just start walking away.
Yeah. So you all get on the bird, and you lift off for this Automaton. As you're lifting off, you see another dropship coming in, different model, more advanced.
God damn it!
And it's landing on the plateau as you guys are pulling.
JSOC always gets the
It
best
doesn't
shit.
crash or anything. It doesn't have any trouble landing. There's no the landing gear come out smooth and alien free.
How come they have nicer stuff than us?
It's like, and so it
has sparkling water.
As you say that, and and Gundy's cutting you free, Mason. It's like because those son of a bitches are fucking some black ops operation with connections like you wouldn't goddamn believe. You are all under a major gag order. You do not speak of what happened on this planet
unless the order comes directly from the commander of the automaton until you hear otherwise. Do you get me?
Yes, Gunny.
Yes, Gunny. Gunny.
And what's the commander's
Gunny.
name?
Does it matter, Sarge?
The commander's name is Hicks.
You're lucky that we had a civilian signal that we could backpack on and find out where you were, all you fucking yokels are from. We lost you when you hit planet. Hadn't heard from you in fucking hours until we decided to bring both Alpha and Delta squads down. When we get back, debrief with the commander. Right now, rest up, heal up. Good job, Marines.
Hoorah.
And you make it back to the top.
We didn't die.
You didn't die.
And while the sergeant sleeps, I
This is
split his
weird.
throat.
Let's get as far away from this planet as possible.
And that is where your adventure is going to end tonight.
You've been listening to the AARPG's actual play story, Aliens Arcturian Apocalypse. Your game mother for this adventure was Tyr. Our unit of Colonial Marines, the Junkyard, were played by Malcolm as Lance Corporal Maxwell Halifax, the unit's combat technician. Matt as Daryl Doc Dodson, the unit's hospital corpsman. Nathan as Richard Chapowski, the unit's Seaburn defense specialist. Sean as PFC George Mason, the unit's breaching specialist. Chris as PFC Jenna Mac McDaniels, the unit's smart gunner. Kupo as Sergeant Storm, the unit's squad leader. And Tim as Lance Corporal Wasby, the unit's dropship pilot. The Aliens role-playing game is brought to you by Free League Publishing. Arcturian Apocalypse is one of the mission scenarios included in the Aliens Colonial Marines book. We used the Foundry VTT to play this story. Music and sound effects were licensed from SoundCue, Soundly, Boom Library, and additional audio was created by our very own co-host Nathan. Again, thank you for tuning in. Please like, follow, subscribe, and leave a review to help us reach more listeners. And remember, you're never too old to roll.
And Sarge, I just want to say, see, I told you, okay, with you, if you're with me.
Oh wait, I think your dad's calling. Hold on. I think
No!
there's so much disappointment in his voice.
Okay.
Dude, that was a great adventure. Thank you so much.
It was.
Thank you so much.
Well,
that was pretty awesome.
Thank you all.
Awesome.
If you ever want to come back to it, we'll play the next one.
The stress level was always up here.
Yeah, that is one thing it did a really good job of keeping it.
You chose to have stress.
No, you guys like
Push
to make
the
the
rules.
rolls.
Push the rules.
That was
And
good.
my
like to
father,
succeed.
my father was a goddamn hero. And I'm so happy to.
A shame his son's not.
So thank you all for playing. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. It was
Thanks
good.
for all our listeners at home.
Yep.
Really
Yes,
appreciate
thank
you
you guys
sticking
so
with
much.
us. Maybe
Like,
we'll
subscribe.
like and subscribe. Hit that
Yes.
button. Maybe we'll come back to the alien world another day. Absolutely would love it. I had a great time. I think you guys did. Thanks a lot.
Absolutely.
I had a great time
Thanks, everybody.
with about
Yes, I did.
90% less tank aliens at the last moment.
I was waiting for the rhino alien.
Oh wait.
Fuck, well, we did have the.
No, he had
big
one. He
alien.
just jumped in the. He just jumped in the river.
All right. So
And
we cut. So I will tell you. Yes,
Oh, did we cut?
Gunny, she was an android. That's why she was way stronger than you.
I know. Wow, that could have been very bad for all of us.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Especially when we tried to take her thumb.
Yeah, that would have gone terribly wrong.
yeah. But anyway,
Smart Gun still has something to say about
thanks
it.
everybody. I had a great time. Sorry, I rushed it there a little bit at the end, but I wanted us to finish tonight. So
No, it's good.
As
I said, it's been recorded.
Yes.
in OBS.
Think about that.
I had a
hold on,
little bit. if we
Nathan,
had
how do
more
I
time, maybe
sound?
I had a little more.
Nathan,
I had a little more.
I
I had a
something,
cold,
but
so I'm
that's
feeling
okay.
kind of nasally.
Let me stop because I've been recording for 14 minutes. I'm going to spare you all that Let me stop.
No, no,
and
you-
then
I'll
Totally.
keep in mind.
3,
Yeah.
2. Okay, recording.
We've all been recording longer. I'm gonna just make Nathan
Well, we
go
still have
through
to.
it.
Don't we have to do our?
Yep. Clappies.
Yeah.
All right.
One,
Jazz
You
hands.
too, Sean.
2,
Jonathan!
3.
Clap.
All right.
Sorry, I was
Now
fixing
we all
something.
have the clap. Yay!
Hello and welcome to the Advanced Age Role Playing Gamers podcast. We are
Nathan, you are very low.
Yeah, we can't hear you, dude.
Yeah.
Try it again,
Yeah.
please.
Could you try to fix your audio, please?
Yeah.
Audio
Audio guy.
Use your voice.
I'm good in here.
And
so-
project.
Come on.
Do you need a
Alright.
boom mic?
Go
Your
to
levels,
California.
your levels are
come
good.
That's too low.
How close are you to the mic, Nathan? Do you have the mic
Yeah,
the right distance?
close enough.
Are you
Unlike-
making love?
Put the mic in your mouth.
Come on.
All right.
And again.